Hi, and thank you for joining me on a new handmade art video. Today I'll be playing a bit with some watercolors, and I have here a piece of watercolor paper. This is a Canson Mondval watercolor paper. I will have all the products linked here in the description box or on my blog. The stencil that I'll be using today is from New, and it's called Persian Motifs, and it has all these beautiful flowers that are so great for coloring. So I'll be working with these two flowers. I work mostly with these two. For stamping, I will use the archival ink Jet Black, and this is waterproof, so it's perfect for watercolor technique. Even the VersaFine, it's nice, but you kind of have to wait a bit to dry because it is more juicy. Also, if you don't have the waterproof ink, you can also emboss the stamped image, so you won't have any smears or smudges. And now for my second flower, I kind of wanted to come a bit like this, and I have to mask this flower right here, so I'll just use some painter's tape. Now the archival ink does stain, so I'm just quickly scrubbing my stamp onto the scrubber pad. I've used the Ultra Cleaner here from LYRA, so you just spray a bit on the side and then you clean the stamp on the other. I just have this one dirty, so I didn't wash it yet. This is also from LYRA. Okay, so now onto the fun part. I will be watercoloring, and we'll use some different markers depending on the colors that I have for each marker. I have some new water color markers, and these are from LYRA, and they are called Aqua Brush Duo. They have two tips. This is a set of 24 that I got for like 20 euros, I believe, so not too much for 24 markers, and they have such a nice color and highly pigmented. It has a very strong color. They have, sorry, so yeah, they work very nice. So I'll just start with some pink. I'm just adding it to the sides. down the paper a bit from the side. Just gonna do like this, and also from the top, just a tiny bit. And that's because I have a piece of vellum, and I kind of wanted to frame it with that vellum underneath. I will also be adding a strip of scalloped edge paper, just to put it like this. I'll have to stamp my sentiment. So in the end I decided for a sentiment that says especially for you. This is from Clearly Besotted. It's called something with fuchsias. I'm not remembering well, but I will have all the products linked here on my blog, so if you want to check that out. I'm using the VersaFine Onyx Black for stamping my sentiment because this is by far the best ink for sentiments. And I will want this Y to have something like this, maybe. So I'll just go in with my marker. Try to kind of bring everything together. So now it's time to mount my pieces. I will first add the vellum, and I'll use some adhesive tape. I will use some foam tape, but before that I will just adhere that strip of paper, and again I'm putting a bit of this liquid glue just so I can move around the strip of paper as I want to. Seems straight. Now for my panel, as I said, I will use some foam, and I have the big foam here, the big roll foam that I got at such a good price on Amazon. I also had a link on my blog. It was like $26, and it usually costs around 40 something, so it was a pretty good deal. Okay. Now, of course, for a bit of more interest, I will be adding some sequins. To, of course, add some glitter also, so I'm just going all over with a bit of a clear Wink of Stella brush. Okay, so this was my card for today. I hope you enjoyed and found some useful things. You can check the photos at the end of the video, and as I said, in the description box below I will put a list of the supplies I've used, and you can find them also on my blog at www.diycraftyscraps.wordpress.com. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.